Live from Hargrove Controls and Automation in downtown Mobile, this is Mardi Gras 2022.
And we break to you with that train whistle in the background. You know we're in downtown Mobile, don't you?
You do, for sure.
Well, good evening, everybody. From the broadcast balcony here on UTV44, I'm Darwin Singleton of NBC 15 Today, and
I am Heather Healy, host of Gold Coast Today on my NBC 15. We are so glad that you guys are with us tonight. Such a fun night. What a great way to kick off a Monday night.
Well, the good thing is it is comfortable outside right now. It feels great. It's a little humid.
A little bit.
Not
my
much,
hair
though.
doesn't appreciate it, but it's a lot better than it was on Friday. Friday was a little chilly.
It was cool.
And we had everything thrown at us. It stung
everything.
a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Everything thrown at us. And we actually, I can't show it to you, but we've got netting now here.
We've got protective measures.
That may come as a disappointment to some people on the floats, but we now have nets up. Okay. Yes. But because we don't have people here ordinarily that can intercept, but we do tonight.
We do.
Upcoming guest coming in just a few moments in his NFL career had 40 interceptions.
Yes.
That's a pretty good number.
And he played for my Cowboys.
And for Blunt High School and for Alabama.
So very, yes. No shame.
Gratuitous
no
plug. Yeah, Sherman Williams is going to be with us in just a little while, so you stay with us because he's going to be our special guest coming up in just a few minutes. Yeah. But we're here for the parade. Two parades tonight.
Yes, a twofer tonight.
First one is Order of Venus.
Yes.
And they're a young women's group. They've been around since 2000, so they're relatively young.
Yes.
In fact, very young compared to what some of our crews are that get closer to Fat Tuesday. Following that
is the Order of Many Faces.
That's
and
great.
There are two themes that are super exciting. The first theme is going to be
Viva la Venus.
Yes,
yeah.
Vegas theme. And then we have the Order of Many Faces, and it is the comeback characters.
Yeah, now Order of Many Faces is a newer group, too. And the thing about Order of Many Faces is they are more into the costumes and the float. They rent their floats from other people, but it's the costumes and the people they portray in those costumes. There was a fellow named Louis Demert who used to costume. There was a competition in Mobile and Bienville Square. He would win it every year. He'd do these amazing costumes.
Yes.
Well, that was, I think the last time he costumed was 1951 after like a 30-year run. So now some of his descendants have created this order, and so they are dressing up in different costumes as well. So comeback theme is about people who have made tremendous comebacks over the past year. So we'll try to explain some of those when they pass by on the floats.
Yes. Now, we are going to take a look at the Mardi Gras schedule that we have for this week. We've got a very full slate, a full plate on our hands this week. Starting tonight is the Order of Venus, of course, and Order of Many Faces. And then tomorrow is the Order of Lachise. And then on your birthday, is it?
Yes.
I think you mentioned that a time or two.
Yes.
Mystic Stripers, followed by the Crew of Columbus the next evening.
And let me tell you, those last two on that page are that's why the net's up. Mystics of Time on February 26th, the MOTs, that's Saturday. And then we'll have on February 28th, of course, that is Lundi Gras, Infant Mystics, and Order of Doves. NBC 15 will do the coverage on Fat Tuesday. Then we'll be back right after their 4 hours with the Mamga Parade on Fat Tuesday. So that's a lineup. Tonight, of course, Order of Venus and Order of Many Faces. Yes. And as we promised, our guest tonight is Sherman Williams, and we are delighted to have him here with us on the broadcast balcony. Happy Mardi Gras, sir. Good to see you.
Happy Mardi Gras to you.
It's Mardi Gras.
That's right.
That's right.
I
know a lot of people don't realize, and you probably already know this, though, but we've got a habit of calling everything Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday is the only real day.
Fat Tuesday is a
I'm
French
learning.
word.
It's my first Mardi Gras, so I'm
Fat
learning
Tuesday.
here.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. Hey, welcome to the city.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, now there's a connection between you guys. You're from Texas. Of course, you played for Dallas. So I'm wondering, guys, they start talking amongst themselves when we were getting together earlier. It was just like, okay,
we'll
I'll
definitely
just
bring you up to
stand over here.
You have to have a strong heart to be a Cowboy fan.
Right.
Well, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, you were also saying that you get a lot of flack from Atlanta fans, but a lot more from the Saints, or a lot from the Saints.
Well, you know, the Saints is right here in this area. It's basically a Saints hometown in Mobile on the Gulf Coast. So being a Cowboy fan, standing up to these Saints fans, it could get tough sometimes, but we hang in there.
Well, I mean, if you're a running back and you're facing all that on the field, I don't know why you'd be afraid of little fans. I mean, what can we possibly do?
Well, listen, I mean, I am right there with you, so I'm learning as I go here. But you're on tonight because you have an organization that we would love for you to talk about and bring light to before this parade. So tell us what it's all about.
Well, we are the Palmer Williams Group, myself and Mr. David Palmer. We help socially disadvantaged youth. We help children get involved in youth development and sports and everything. And we have a great community partner with Hargrove. Hargrove Engineers is one of our strongest supporters, and we try to give children who might not have an opportunity to participate or maybe can't afford it financially. So we raise funds for them. I have 2 books that I wrote to raise funds. But me and my partner is Mr. David Palmer with the Palmer Williams Group. Yeah. And we get children and keep them off the streets, give them a place to go. We partner with other local organizations to try to benefit the children in the communities of Mobile and Baldwin County.
Because when we help them, we help ourselves.
Right.
I mean, we make this community stronger and better.
Correct.
And it's an investment we all should take part in.
That's right.
And Palmer Williams has been a big supporter of this community in so many ways over the years. So kudos to him as well.
That's right.
What made you want to do this in the first place? What made you want to give back to your hometown, give back to your roots and do this?
Well, growing up here local in Mobile County and Pritchard, Alabama, graduated from Blount High School.
Yeah.
Growing up here, I saw a couple different things that probably could have helped me have a different adult life. And I understand that these children need information. And some of the information that I wasn't privy to when I was a child growing up, I want to make sure that they get some of those life lessons before they have to actually go through what I went through. And, you know, I was incarcerated and had a history of making bad decisions. So I want to use my life as an experience to help children not have to make some of the decisions that I made myself and learn from my mistakes.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. When we were talking about the interview earlier, it's just like, well, do you bring that part of your life up or do you not? And, of course, we chose to let you do that.
Yes.
But using that to the advantage of somebody else is a big deal.
Correct.
Because it's a tool, isn't
Correct. You have to use your life as a testimony. You know, I'm a strong faith believer in the word of Jesus Christ, and I believe that my life is a mission. And I have a purpose for my life, and I don't hide from who I am or hide from what I've been through. What my testimony is to help other people, you know, and these children that are coming up in these similar backgrounds, they need examples. Yeah. And I want to be that example. You know, I went back to school, I completed my degree, you know, and it's hard for some children to see graduating college, and I want to be that example as graduating college as well. And also I played in the NFL. I had a passion, I went through it, I made poor choices. I had a stumbling block. I fell down. I got back up. And that's what life is all about.
That's true. So showing them that, hey, you never give up and you keep doing what you think is the best thing to do and you stay at it. And you have done that. And now you've entered a new phase of your life that's maybe more meaningful than the last one.
It is. And it's a great mission. It's a purpose. I have a purpose-driven life. Helping these children, helping these young people understand that life is much more than your surroundings. And you can also follow your dreams, live out your passions. I had a dream to play in the NFL and play for the Dallas Cowboys, win a Super Bowl, and those things came true for me.
I was going to ask, where's the Super Bowl ring?
Well, I'm in the state of Alabama right now. I also won a national championship at the University of Alabama.
You did.
When I'm in Alabama, I pretty much
switch out the
Alabama.
rings. Yes, all right, yes. I understand.
It's good.
I totally understand that. You wear what's appropriate for the time.
That's right. When in Rome, you do as the Romans do.
That's right. Sherman, thank you for being with us.
Hey,
and the best
my
of luck.
pleasure.
And if we can ever help you at our stations, you let us know. We'll be
it's
delighted.
my pleasure.
Last question I'm going to ask you, is it going to be the Cowboys' year for a Super Bowl next season?
Well, being a Cowboy fan, it's Super Bowl or bust.
I know.
Every year.
And it breaks your heart.
It's Super Bowl for us. It's been a while. It's been 25 years. I was a member of the last Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get back this year.
There we go. I like that positivity.
Let's
I'm
go
going to
Cowboys.
keep that with me. Thank you so much.
We'll be back up here to brag about them if that happens.
I hope so.
Okay, excellent.
Let's make it happen.
All right. Well, we're going to go to break, but when we come back, we've got the reason why we're here, and that is the Order of Venus and the Order of Many Faces getting ready to roll down Government Street right in front of us, so you stay tuned.
At Hargrove, we recognize that the right people make all the difference. We're dedicated to safely executing projects within the manufacturing, energy production, and process industries. Best are relationships. Not only do we work together as one team in engineering, controls and automation, technical services, and construction, we also work to build the communities in which we live and work. The right people, in the right place, at the right time, starts here. For more information about Hargrove, visit hargrove-epc.com.
All right, the Boom Boom is here. The Order of Venus turning the corner and popping onto Government Street just in front of the Bankhead Tunnel, which is closed because you can't get down past this right now.
That's correct.
We are excited to have you with us. And Heather Healy is here from Gulf Coast Today.
I am. Thank you so much for having me. It is so fun. Friday, I got everybody on Friday night was in the spirit, and then you get here on Monday, and it never stops. It just keeps going.
I know the energy is so high, and it builds and builds till Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be a loud entry. Of course, the Order of Venus rolls first, and they have about 14 floats tonight. And also, some of those floats are dedicated to charities.
They are.
Two in particular, Dance Without Limits, which helps young children with special abilities learn to dance.
And the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as well.
I want that Ford Fairlane.
Hey, I just...
That's beautiful. All right, so if you can't hear us, just look at the screen. The Order of Venus went out and bought a brand new generator for that music system. Well, one thing we found out, the beads get caught in the net, but the footballs do not. All right, there goes the first float. The Order of Venus make themselves known. This year's theme is Viva la Venus.
Yes.
That is quite possibly the loudest speaker that in captivity.
I agree. We learned very quickly that the footballs go through.
Huh?
We learned very quickly that the footballs go very through.
Yeah,
so
they're
just
right
be
through
aware.
there.
Just be aware.
The Order of Venus formed in the year 2000, so they've been around 22 years now, which is like being a child in Mardi Gras years.
That's true.
You know, I just realized it's hard to think when you can't hear.
Exactly.
I don't know, I can't hear myself think.
But I mean, I'm jamming throughout the whole thing.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'm waiting for Darwin to introduce the next floats, but we can't.
All
But
right,
here we have some roller skaters here.
Born of Seafoam just went by, but right now, yes, we got the Mobile Derby Darlings.
How about
with their
that?
truck and trailer. These gals,
Listen.
they are tough ladies.
They aren't they?
I've done stories with them in the past, and I know the people listening have heard me talk about interacting with those ladies, but they take no prisoners. Let me just say that.
I love it. I love it.
They know what they're doing.
They are
and it's
tough
frightening.
cookies, aren't they?
They are that. Here goes the Cupid float. The Cupid float with the lovely ladies of the Order of Venus on board.
And every float that we've seen so far is so bright and vibrant.
Well,
and they've got so many things ready to throw at you, so people better be ready.
Well, now, they are known for their throws. They promised, in fact, they said they're a heavy throw group, and says when the Ladies of Venus parade, they do it upright. They've waited 2 years for this night, they said. They said they're excited to eagerly, literally throw one of the best parades ever. That's what they said.
2 years?
Yeah, because
of pent-up energy?
Yeah,
2
and,
years?
and
of all
probably
that?
2 years of throws they purchased and they haven't got to throw
That's
one year.
correct,
So.
and they're ready to give it all away. That's very true.
Our first marching group here, I think this is the Marching Cougars. It is the fabulous Marching Cougars. Let's listen. There we go. See, when I played trombone, they wouldn't do that because we couldn't both play and do those little routines at the same time. Something would be sacrificed, so they decided to stick with the music.
So you couldn't multitask.
Oh no, I can't now. You see that up here?
That's very. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Like trying to talk and avoid beads.
That's true.
So one's gonna happen. I'm either going to shove
It's
or I'm
either
going to
one
get
or the
hit.
other. That's right.
Yeah.
But they are so talented.
Now these, I think this is the, I always say I think, but this is the City Park and Recreation's band. It doesn't belong to a school. And this is what some kids constructively do with their time,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Back with us for the Order of Venus Parade, which will be followed by the Order of Many Faces. And we're only into Tuesday of this week. Of course, wait, yesterday's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, which would be, no, today's Monday.
Today is Monday.
Good grief.
Listen,
all right, okay.
I was going to let you go and see
know
where
what?
this was going to go.
I keep thinking Inca was last night. It so scarred me.
It took me all weekend to recover, I'm
I
not
know.
going to lie.
I woke up just bumping and dodging and trying to,
Hands in the face
Yeah.
to make sure that you're all right.
yeah, screaming moon pie. I just get a cold sweat. But it is Monday.
It is Monday.
And of course, we have a
Tomorrow's
parade tomorrow, the Sheaves, and then we have a rain makeup day, which we've not had to use, so it'll be a time for our
Yes.
law enforcement to rest,
Yeah.
actually, and
Absolutely.
public works people. Okay. The twirling crew that always amazes us that they don't set themselves on fire because we know we would.
Absolutely, 100%. I think I've been very close a couple times, but these ladies are so talented.
Have you ever done that?
You know what? During a football game a few months ago, they let me hold it, but they wouldn't let me twirl it because
Because the fire code regulation,
Correct.
sure.
Yes,
yeah,
that's the
it
reason.
specifically says in the fire code your name and torches are linked together, and not to do that.
That's the reason. You're so smart. See, you got it.
There's another name for that, but I won't use it on the air.
I do want to say something about these floats, though. This is the second year to ride on 5 newly built floats. The organization has rented floats over the last 19 years from various organizations. The floats depict the name Venus, permanently themed in accordance with the history of Venus, which is the goddess of love.
Yeah, well, and that's how crews grow, is they start building their own, and then suddenly they're raining close to other people.
Yes.
This is a Trojan horse float. And there we see another tribute to a member that's been lost. That's becoming a familiar sight.
It is, but it's a good one. I think it's very respectful.
Well, you have a hard time not seeing those people in your float. You know, that's a big part of your life. So it's good to see them doing that.
To honor them in that way.
Oh. Is that the Milk Mafia, I
Yes,
believe?
yes, it
the
is.
Milk Mafia dance team. Now, I've never heard of this. Is new. I've never heard of them, the Milk Mafia dance team. All right, this is new.
Well, they are dancing the streets. They're dancing the streets away. Very fabulous, wouldn't you think? Can you pull off those pants?
Oh, no, dear. No, we couldn't get those on me. No,
Not with
You
this
might get
one.
them up so far, but then it stop.
All right, we got some more footballs coming. Hold on.
Order of Venus.
They're coming.
The golden apple floats.
That's right.
Yeah, you know, these floats are really nice.
They really are.
Trying to remember who might have made these. I thought it was listed. You know what I've been doing?
You've been knocking down my volume.
I'm sorry.
Darwin,
I have been turning your earpiece volume and thinking it's mine.
Darwin and I are
no.
standing right next to each other.
That explains why I can't hear you and I keep turning it up.
I can barely hear Darwin. And I'm going, why can't I hear him as he's right next to him?
Oh, yeah, and Ed, our director, we can't hear you. I
100%.
just kept thinking, why is this piece of machinery not working here? But it was yours.
As he's cranking
yeah.
up mine, I'm not gonna have any hearing by the end of this.
That's why you kept looking at me going, huh?
I was like, what are you doing? We got it. At first I thought it was the music, but no, it was Darwin.
Yeah, well, it is very loud down here. The technology for external speakers has improved dramatically, and so sometimes it overpowers even our microphones here.
That's right.
The Royal Diva-rettes. You know, and I'm seeing a lot of new groups, and I think one of the cool things about Mardi Gras is there's so much participation from so many members of the community. Everybody that wants to be part of a Mardi Gras parade can probably find a place to be in one during parade season.
I agree. That's what makes it special. That's what makes it fun, is that the community gets involved in any way that they can or any way that they want to.
Yeah,
so that's what makes it very cool.
Like to be that young and say, okay, I marched in a Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah, very neat.
Mobile Police Department putting on a little show. Now, this is what will separate two parades.
Okay.
We just saw the Order of Venus. This kind of signifies the police escort here and the performance that they're doing. This signifies the separation of the two parades.
And now the changing to
Yeah.
Order of Many Faces, right?
Yeah. And how they can do that, you know, have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
I haven't. My uncle used to be a avid cyclist. Motorcycle.
Really?
Yes.
Did you ever ride with him? Or
I
did
did
you?
not.
Okay.
No. I think he stopped years ago.
Okay.
But yes.
Well, to do what they're doing, you can only imagine the skill it takes.
Exactly. I'm not the best driver in the world, first
Yes.
off, so
Yeah.
you know.
All right, here we go. The Order of, I believe this is Order of Many Faces coming our way. Now, you know what? This is still Venus. This is still Venus. Well, I thought it was a separation of the two. Usually that's what
Usually
happens.
that's what it is. Ooh. Watch out for those footballs coming your way.
All right, we don't want to leave these lovely ladies out. That is the River Dolphins float. The River Dolphins float. Looking good. Okay, now to redeem myself, after the River Dolphins float here and this new day, the stance team going by now, there are more police officers separating the two parades.
There you go.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And if they do this to me again, I'm shutting up.
Well,
Which everyone
this
at
is
home's
my
going,
first
please.
one, so I'm still trying to.
Well, I'm trying to impress you with my knowledge, and then they just blow it.
Well, I wouldn't have known the difference.
It is just one big parade. Life is one big parade to you. isn't it?
Exactly. Tonight it's one big parade. Absolutely. But we do want to say all of the performers, all of the floats, so beautiful, so talented.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now, actually, I think the division coming up, there are floats that are dedicated to a number of charities. We mentioned that with the Order of Venus.
Yeah.
This is the Conde Jester float. So that's the division now between the crew floats, and these are the ones they help benefit charity. Now, I believe, or not.
There's something that got through.
It's a Grease Monkey Garage.
We finally got a couple moon pies thrown.
See, now you're already getting in parade catch mode.
From Friday, if that didn't help me, I don't know what else would.
Wait, you know who that was on that float?
I did not.
A lot of the husbands, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right.
And now come the floats for charity.
There we
now
go. Here are the
comes,
charity
Now
floats.
comes the floats for charity.
Now the two charities, Dance Without Limits and then the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Those are the two charities. And it says here, quote, for the Dance Without Limits, all dancers participate to their maximum potential. Wheelchairs are forgotten, tight muscles stretch, social skills and confidence are enhanced. No speech is needed in dance. It is truly an art form that we believe everyone can participate in.
It's especially poignant with these young ladies here, the Shimmering Stars dance team, enjoying mobility and the ability to dance.
Yes.
And that's what this organization brings
All about.
to other children who may not be able to dance so easily.
And at the top of this float, Mickey Mouse has the Dance Without Limits
Sash on. Yeah,
How
very
about that?
good.
The
This is
Disney touch to it. This is my kind of float.
Very nice. And so you have some of the people that benefit and some of the people that help the children
Yes.
in Dance Without Limits. And
It's a
they're
great
always
organization.
welcome. Yeah, that's a beautiful float for the kids to be on too. That's perfect for them, isn't it?
It is. It's a wonderful float. I'm a big Disney fan. We're a big Disney family. You know that.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's a great float to be on.
Now a little bit about how they do this. Now iHeartRadio sponsors these floats within the parade to benefit St. Jude's Hospital, which I've been to. It's amazing. It's just
Yes.
one of the coolest places on earth. And what they do is they get among their radio clients and they raffle off the coverage. And so they raffle off the sponsorship for these floats. And
It's
so
incredible.
they pull the community in, then the money goes to St. Jude.
Now this is the St. Jude float, the road game. Big SEC rivalry float here. What do you think?
Well, I'm looking at the Aubrey's Army posters on there, and that was a story we followed, a little young lady, and that's in memory of her, and what a great tribute.
A very great tribute.
I'll tell you, going to St. Jude, if you've never been, right?
I've never been to St. Jude. I'm a big supporter of St. Jude, but I have never been.
Well, I got to go up there with Chevy Mitchell and KSJ, and they were just amazing. They were just amazing. Such an uplifting place.
It is. Now this is the Memphis-bound float, also a St. Jude float.
Well, that's a
And
hometown for St. Jude.
It is, and it has also got Elvis Presley.
Sun Records, of course, that was, I believe, his first record label.
It was. Now here's a fact about St. Jude. St. Jude, if I can read here, St. Jude, it says families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food.
Never.
Because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. So there's a
And they
wonderful
mean that,
organization.
too.
Yeah, it's a wonderful organization.
But it does
wonderful-
depend on donations to exist.
It does.
Beach time.
Looks like they're
Something
having
every
fun.
child enjoys, yeah? And
Being on the
adults.
beach.
That's a great float.
It is, isn't it? That's a pretty cool one. I like that one.
You like all of them.
I do really kind of
Yeah,
like all of them.
I was always nice to hear someone who's never seen Mobile Mardi Gras and then talk about it the next day.
Well,
and you're
yeah.
one of those people that's
Yeah,
really gotten into
I
it.
think I really am. And honestly, and I told this today on Gulf Coast Today with Kelly Foster, if it weren't for Darwin Singleton standing next to me, Mr. Mardi
Oh,
Gras
please.
himself, I mean, it's a great experience. I feel like it's a treat every night getting to do this with you.
I just appreciate your hand coming between my face and something coming at my face.
It's the least I can do.
Wow, look at the crowd. We've got a nice crowd here tonight.
It is a great crowd for Monday.
Oh, you know what? We do need to thank Hargrove Automation and Controls. This is their balcony.
Beautiful.
And one thing, I did not know this, but Hargrove, of course, is a mobile company. It started here, but they are just known all over the world for building the electronic panels and technology that operate so many factories and production facilities that make the things we use every day.
Yeah, and I didn't know that either. And for them to let us use this balcony, for them to let us do this all week long and last week as well, it's such a treat for us. So we can't thank them enough. So thank you so very much to Hargrove for being here we go for doing this for us. So, and you can see we're actually working. We're actually seeing the floats for you guys. How about this? I love the Vegas lights. How about that?
Once again, this is to benefit St. Jude and also to show support for that amazing organization.
This screams Vegas to me. You got the Bellagio, you got Vegas out front, you've got all sorts of casino chips. That's Vegas.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
I have.
I have not.
But I went to Vegas when I was 12.
Wow, that's a little young.
I know. Well, I went for the Miss America pageant.
Oh, cool.
It was so cool. And fun
I didn't know they let 12-year-olds be in it.
Yeah, I wish. But that same year, that Miss America, it was in 2006. She came to my school.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that neat?
No, you know what? That's nice when people get back.
That's right.
And inspire other kids.
So it was.
Much like yourself. And look at you now on the balcony with me.
With Mr. Mardi Gras here. This is the Cruising Classics from St. Jude.
They're throwing peanuts to them all day. I'll take them. Yay. Now see, those are gifts.
Those are gifts.
Yes, we love those. And they just fit through the netting.
They did. Now there are some things that fit through the netting, and we learned that very, very quickly. But fun floats, and look at you got yourself a little snack.
Oh, I know. They go on my desk drawer tomorrow. Gone fishing. The Order of Venus. This is still the Order of Venus. Nice float. This is still the Order of Venus. Of course, these are the floats they dedicate to St. Jude and Dance Without Limits.
Yes.
So very soon. No, I believe we're getting into the Order of Many Faces. I was premature in my announcement
got ahead of
them.
yourself just a little bit.
I forgot about the charity floats. I call them charity floats, and I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but it is a great gesture for Order of Venus to dedicate so much of their parade to
the
those
charities.
organizations.
Yes.
That's very unique and something that's special to them. Oh, that's Mardi Gras, the guy. Yeah, the guy that's dressed up as Mr. America, or
you know what? I am so honored. He followed me on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, Mardi Gras is what he calls himself. Now, look at there. Now this
is
Rooster is a bit of a celebrity, and later the viewers know this. Rooster, and that's his best side. Yeah. But I'll have to tell you a little bit about Rooster later. Ooh. Yeah. Now, once again, crew. The Order of Many Faces is all about the costumes. Do you recognize that's Dorothy for The Wizard of Oz?
And that is Sleeping Beauty. It's the comebacks, yes.
Oh, that's right. She came back from being asleep, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, and Dorothy came back home.
Oh, Dorothy
I'm starting to get it now.
See, you got it. You got it.
That was Uncle Sam. I couldn't think of who Mardi Gras was dressed as. Uncle Sam. He always comes back to save the day.
He does, but I was so honored that he followed me on Twitter the other day.
No, he is really into Mardi Gras,
yes.
and this is a really unique organization. Maybe.
The cool
that
train
wins every time. You just might as well give up. Just stop whatever you're doing.
That's right. Look at the cool train.
It's the cool train.
You need to get on that.
We are on the cool train, baby. Where have you been? Hey!
There you go.
I think these, I think that's a new paint job.
Yeah, but
you wonder about his neighbors?
Maybe.
If he does that at home?
Those neighbors listen. But listen, there's some Christmas wreaths that need to be taken down, don't you think?
Where's that?
It was on the side of the cool train.
I did not see that.
It's February, sir. Those need to be taken down.
It's probably Mardi Gras wreaths.
That was Christmas. That was Christmas. Darwin, you can't do that.
These decorations up that long. All right. So folks in our audience, now see, look, they're dressing up. I love that.
I think it's great.
See, that is so cool. They just spotted the camera.
They've already got.
Oh, really? Well, because she dressed up.
Yes.
Let's see if I can figure out who this young group is right here. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe we have a limited lineup for the Order of Many Faces. But
we have the epic comeback characters.
oh, Britney Spears is coming up. Let's look for, that's a good idea. Look for Britney Spears. She's on here.
Elle
Great
Woods
comeback.
is on here as well, Legally Blonde.
And Mario, Super Mario, is on here. The Phoenix, which is always, I guess it should take. Martha Stewart's on here.
Martha Stewart's
Andre
on
Agassi
here.
is on here. Georgia football player. Oh,
Hey, making a comeback.
probably don't need to talk about that.
I would love to.
Oh my gosh, Poison Ivy's on here somewhere too. There's Captain America.
Is Poison Ivy up top?
Might be.
This is the Sobek float coming down the street here on Government. Captain America. All right.
That young fellow there with the guitar, I do not know. But
he's
Chico
jamming out.
is known for his drumming. This guy's probably the next big thing.
All right. Now we got the Mario.
Coming up.
Mr. Mario.
There
here.
he is. There's Mario. Yes.
Yeah, there
yes,
we
yes. go. There's Britney Spears up there in the middle.
There's
Yeah.
Brittany. There's Elle Woods in pink.
Very good.
Fireman. How about
Firemen that
this?
keep coming back into the building to save you. They
That's
come
right.
back. Now some are on the other side of the float too, so we may not see them.
That's right.
All right, Chico. There's Chico. Yeah, now Monday, Chico was under a tarp. I don't know, you could not see him. Remember
You know
that?
what? He
And I
was.
said there's a drummer under
I
there.
remember that.
Yeah, because Chico's not going to get that
That's right.
stuff wet, I can tell you.
That's right. I
He's a
remember
great
that.
guy.
Well, look at this.
And our final float,
Here we go. There's-
see who you can name.
There's some Georgia. I see some.
U.S. military keep coming back. I see him there. Is that Superman? You see Andre Agassi? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. There's a Black Widow back there. The Black Widow and Scarlet Witch.
That's right.
And Gila and Doctor Strange are all on there. Poison Ivy's on the other side.
There you go.
Don't want that to keep coming back.
No, you don't.
And Hawkeye and the U.S. military. That is a really cool thing for an organization.
I agree. I think it's great.
To be able to dress up as characters. That is very cool.
I think it's great as well.
All right. We're having a little technical difficulty with the monitor over there, so they're working on it right now.
Here we go.
So what did you think?
For those two parades,
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
And Venus said they were going to throw, and they did. They threw a lot tonight. They did a lot tonight. So let's move back over here. Where's my peanuts? Now, let me tell you.
You
All
need
right.
a snack after that.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You
so,
definitely need a snack after that.
well, this is these are constructive things to throw. Was it toilet paper Friday night?
Toilet paper was probably the
Yeah.
best thing that was thrown at us because it didn't hurt.
And peanuts, thrown properly
Yeah.
are a comfort,
I agree.
not a pain.
No, but you know what? You deserve those. You earned those tonight.
I did earn those.
You
tonight.
did. You earned that. They came really right in front of you.
You wait all day on an airplane for these.
Here we
It seems
go.
like they'll never get there, right?
But now,
They come to you right here.
how
and they-
about
through
that?
the air. All
How
right.
about that? You never know, folks. I don't. You never ever know.
Okay, the parade is over,
parade
but
is
our
over.
coverage is not. We've got a lot more happening later this week. Of course, tomorrow night is the Lachey's. They are a great group to watch. Those gals really know how to let loose. I've been around some of them when they're not on the parade route, and they are a lot of fun. I remember being on a balcony in New Orleans and having these women screaming at me. They were Lachey's
Hey.
en masse. Okay.
Trivia question.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do we have a full screen for that? Which former Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback, I know football is your favorite, served as parade grand marshal for the Order of Venus in 2014? So Alabama Crimson Tide QB in 2014.
Do you know?
Oh, I do.
I do too. I'm sure most of you out there know. You ready?
Yes. Give us your answer on Facebook. We want to know, but are you ready?
Well, will I spoil it?
Will I say, do we reveal the answer?
Yeah, let's do it now.
Yep.
Okay, it's AJ.
Yes.
AJ McCarron.
AJ McCarron.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we just wanted to engage you on Facebook. But if you have a thought about AJ
or you know what?
anything, just go ahead and let us know.
Well, yeah, just let us know right now.
And I forgot to mention this in the past several parades we've done. A lot of people can't make it to the parade.
Yeah.
And they're good enough usually to let us know that they're watching. And that is so important because every year we're going to cover the parades or not. Well, a lot of people depend on it. We like to hear from you. So every time you send us a little note on Facebook or text us something
Let
or
us
send
know.
us a call. Yeah, we really, really value that. I'm not kidding. It's very important to us. So we just want to let you know if you feel like, hey, I want to let them know that we are watching. Let us know.
And you know what? There's a couple of floats that we've seen that says, we love UTV44.
Oh, that's
we
so
love,
nice.
and that really is so sweet.
Yeah,
And
because there's a lot of people that are behind the scenes you don't see that are putting
Yeah.
this together, and they make it work.
it doesn't go unnoticed, for
Yeah.
sure. We also want to give a big shout out and big thank you to Hargrove as well.
I can't thank them enough. This is the best place from which to watch a parade.
I
in
agree.
the city,
I feel
think.
very lucky to be up here every
Because
night.
we got a very good long stretch where we can watch. It's not like it goes by you real fast. You get a very good glimpse. And then, of course, we've got cameras covering it. We're watching the same thing you are at home. It's just a little more atmosphere down
A
here.
little bit, yeah.
But you know what? People have told me this, and I say this every year because I think it's such a cool idea if you're new to the area. Their kids will be watching. They get behind the TV and throw beads.
Oh, is that right?
Kids. Yes.
I love
that. I think that's
a
such
great
a great
idea.
Yeah, it just makes it
Just
like
don't hurt
three-dimensional. Well, you got to wear goggles. Wear your goggles.
Oh, I've
We
got
didn't have to wear them tonight, did we?
Not tonight, but I mean, I was kind of surprised that those footballs came through. Can we please talk about your hat?
Sure. Okay, real quickly. Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to say something. Teresa Tarleton, thank you, my dear. This is another one of your creations from the 2022
think
Tarleton
it's
collection.
fantastic.
And I love your hat. She brings garbage bags to the station every Mardi Gras.
I
or just
love it.
And I'm thinking, oh, the garbage bags are here.
I love it.
So bring in the garbage. It's always these beautiful hats that she makes. Teresa, mwah. Okay. Let's take a look at our next parade. Our parade lineup. That's tomorrow. Order of Lachise. What time?
6:45 tomorrow evening.
All right. It'll stream it live on Facebook. It's also on the App Store and at mynbc15.com if you want to watch it online. And if you don't live in Mobile and you're watching from far away, we want to know that. Let us know. We'd love to give you a shout out. That's it for the parade route. When you hear those horns, what's going on?
That's when you know you got to go.
Gotta go. All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:45.
All right, and she's on Gulf Coast today at noon or 12:30 every day.
You're on 5 to 7 a.m.
Up
every day,
early tomorrow morning. Join me.
which is Tuesday.
Is it?
Yeah.
By the end of this week, I won't know what day it is.
That's right.
All right, good night, everybody.
At Hargrove, we recognize that the right people make all the difference. We're dedicated to safely executing projects within the manufacturing, energy production, and process industries. What we build best are relationships. Not only do we work together as one team in engineering, controls and automation, technical services, and construction, we also work to build the communities in which we live and work. The right people, in the right place, at the right time, starts here. For more information about Hargrove, visit hargrove-epc.com.